we have a transformational coach who has their online programs in yoga, Pilates, bodybuilding, face yoga, and so much more that we're going to dive into. Anna is also a firm abs ambassador. Without further ado, please welcome our guest, Anna Thorn. Anna, how are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm really well. Thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure. So it would be very interesting experience, and obviously, hopefully, I'll share my experience with your viewers. And if they have any questions, I'm more than welcome to answer those questions.
Wonderful. You guys heard it. And if you do have any questions, keep in mind that our live chat section is open. If it's congruent with the topic we're talking about, please ask us, let us know, share your opinion in the chat section, and we'll take it from there. Other than that, Anna, I want to thank you again online this time for making the time and be here. I understand it is these days saying everyone seems to use the word busy every day like minimum 100 times, including myself, which is understandable. We're all busy. For that, I want to really thank you for being here, and I want to dive right into our podcast without wasting any of our viewers time. And
It's my
I'm
pleasure.
really thank you. I'm really curious to know how you came about bodybuilding and face yoga and biohacking. I know those are loaded topics, so therefore, I want us to take it one at a time at whatever step by step you want to create upon your comfort. If you can let me and our viewers know what does transformational coaching is, and the bodybuilding, face yoga, biohacking. What does those big words mean for me?
All right. Okay. So I will start. So first of all, I would like to point out that I'm quite a beginner in terms of my journey on biohacking. And I hope that I will share my experience with the viewers. They will get more curious about it, and they will start learning about it more, because I think there is more to life, to our life, than just a graduate in the university, getting a full-time job, 9 to 5, getting a house, and getting married. Because I believe that the real purpose of every human is a personal development, and this is how I start my journey, because deep inside, I always intuitionally, I have that feeling that there is something else that I need to develop, a part of all these things, the basic needs that everyone else wants. Because it seems to be that everyone wants the same thing, but what is it, a part of that? And that's how it started. I always was interested in kind of yoga from my childhood,
Mhm.
in esoterics, spirituality, energy, and everything else. I was just really, really fascinated about that. So, and of course, it started from reading the books and stuff like this. Then I started to being involved into yoga and meditation. So first it was my meditation and chanting. So when I found a teacher, and obviously was practicing that a lot. And then from there, so I've just realized that I want to learn more and more about that. And then after when I graduated university, and I got a master degree in international business and management in London, and then I got a job in the office. I always dreamt to have a job in an office like every other teenagers. And then very quickly I got bored with it. After about 4 months, I realized that, oh my God, this is just so boring. I felt like my life doesn't belong to me. Sitting at the desk and then just doing simple tasks.
Right.
So, yeah, yeah, and basically, I was just really unhappy inside, and I felt like I never have time for myself. I actually want to learn something. Something something for me, something that I'm interested in, yoga and spirituality and energy and stuff like that. So
Very well. Go
yeah,
ahead, please.
and then from that, but I never had time, because for me to travel to work, it would take me about 1 hour and a half from where I live to the city, to the center of the city, and then
One way?
one
That's
way. Yes, yes,
wow. That's about 3 hours.
yeah, that's
Honestly, my fiance does that a few times a week as well, and it still blows my mind how you guys do it. Keep
it's
up with
very
that.
tiring. It's extremely tiring. And yeah, so, and by the time I come back home, I just have no energy, nothing. What hobbies, what interests are we talking about? It's
Yeah.
just literally having some food and go back to bed. And then on top of that, I was suffering from extreme fatigue, lack of energy, constant headaches. It's just really difficult to get myself going or to do
Mhm.
something. And Saturday and Sunday, all I was doing is just recovering basically from that week, you know. Um,
Totally.
and a part of that, I was already kind of on a healthy part, so I wasn't eating junk food or anything like that. Yeah, I would having takeaways from time to time, but it wasn't very often. And but I still, my energy wasn't there, so I just
Mm.
kind of anyway. So and then from there, so I got married, and I gave a birth, and then this is when my life started to change because I realized that then now I can't actually go back to full-time job, because it's very difficult.
Because you
Uh,
have a full-time job at home.
yeah, yeah. Well, right now, yes. But anyway, so, and I was kind of, because I had a little bit more free time, so I started to read in books, and stuff like that. So, and I started revealing what I really want to. And obviously, I started to do sport regularly, exercising, because I had that time. And then I realized that, I really like it. I really like different kinds of sports. Well, I mean, in my childhood, I was always involved in the sport. I was in athletics. I was in big tennis. So it was kind of there. Um, and
The
then from there,
foundation was present.
yeah, yeah. And then from there, so I kind of find out that the yoga really helps me because my life at home was very stressful with child and everything. It was taking my time. And again, I didn't have time for myself. And I felt like I was constantly fighting for my time,
Mm.
and I felt like I can't breathe. I literally can't breathe because I'm just giving myself to everyone and I have no time for myself. And this is the only place, really, when I was going to yoga, when I was going to the gym, I had time to myself to relax, to calm my mind, to breathe, and um, to get to release the stress, basically.
Right, right.
And that's
And
why I fell in love with yoga, and
mhm.
it was very interesting. Then I was obviously starting going to the gym, and I was exploring different type of exercises. And then my husband said to me, "Well, you're always in the gym. You're always in the gym. So when are you going to start bringing money or something like that?" And I thought, all right, okay, if that's a point, why don't I make a career out of this? You know. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, so this
And
is
that
how.
brought us here.